Sports, it's in the game. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. This is your development track. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns. It's week 1 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the Patriots, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the New England Patriots. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two...
Ready? Get it.
They'll start with the option. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. He's going to keep this again. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Well, this really an interesting matchup here in week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today, but for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the loss to the Chiefs. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36.
That's good for our Patriots. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7. Here's the option. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to...
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Only able to gain a couple there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll drop to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground.
Here we go, here we go.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. He can't get him down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal. Stevenson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Looking to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Bourne going to go in motion right here. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They'll run with Stevenson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over.
Get it.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Fighting him off. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one goes for 8 yards. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Here's 2nd and 8. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's the quarterback draw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Patriots are back within a score.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Instead, let your quarterback take it in the shotgun and essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the...
On the double.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold it a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now an option play on second down. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Their mobile, agile quarterback. Now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Patriots have taken the lead here this third quarter. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of through the contact. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He's going to keep this again. Gets through, and now an opening. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. He'll drop to throw. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Third and 8. He'll look to throw. Bust through the tackle and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. You talk about... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. A quick pass out to Juju, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him now?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Down the right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Their mobile quarterback, 38 yards. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second down, it's Stevenson. Shoves him aside. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On third and short, they'll try option left. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Let's go now.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1.